gotta wait. Hold on.
Okay, what is, I've never done a live. So.
Oh, we're just talking.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. You tell me what to do.
Oh, and we are live. So I am here with Anu. She's going to tell us so much about her business, but we are still at Friends and Family Spinal Care in Coral Springs for the Holistic Business Network's Holistic Health and Wellness Networking Experience. It's the end of the night. We've had such a great time per usual. Anu, we must know who you are and what do you do.
Yes, thank you. I had, first of all, a great time. This was my first time, and it was so good. Like, probably one of the best networking events I've been to. It was really, really good. I own a Ayurveda-inspired head spa here in Coral Springs, and how that idea came about is I realized post 2020, a lot of women and men were struggling with hair loss, right? And then we come to find out that it was a COVID-related issue. Post-COVID related, people were losing short-term lots of hair. Now, hair loss is attributed to vitamin D deficiency, nutritional deficiencies in general, stress, genetics. I mean, there's a plethora of reasons, right? Overstyling could be a reason. So that kind of like propelled me into thinking, that's interesting. Ayurveda, which is something I've been born and raised into, can help solve that problem. And I used it in this avenue, which is a head spa avenue, to introduce it to people who may not otherwise have heard of it. Yes.
Okay, wow. Wow, you learn something new every day. One, I didn't know that hair loss was something that we were dealing with during and post-COVID.
Correct. So initially people didn't know, but then post-infection, people were losing clumps of hair. Myself too, when I had COVID, I was like, losing clumps of hair. I've always had a good amount of hair, so I didn't really think anything of it. But then I realized this is COVID, you know. And then I realized that a lot of women and men struggle with hair loss. Not only COVID related, but then that's what took me on that thing. Like, there's perimenopause, menopause, postpartum, stress, you know, so many reasons why people lose hair. And hair is such a big part of our identity and part of so many cultures. Like, it's an expression of who we are, right? Across many cultures. It's not like a one genre, one culture, one sex. It's universal, right? So, and then head spa is, I would say, not new, but fairly new in our American culture, right? So I wanted to combine both worlds.
So what makes Ayurvedic hair therapy head spa different than the other stuff that we've come to know?
Yes.
And for me, like, what's popping up in my head is like when I was younger, just for men or something.
Yeah. So just for men, I think is like the hair dye that you're thinking of.
Yeah, something like that.
So I feel like traditionally Indian women or Indian culture, you're known to see that thick black blonde hair. A lot of that has to do with how our culture is, right? Oiling, the oiling part of it is a really big component, right? So I wanted to be able to introduce that in a quote trendier fashion.
That's very interesting, and I want to learn more. We won't be able to get into all of it now, but we will get into it at a later time. But that's very interesting because I also think about Black culture.
Yes.
And Black culture is big into like oiling, or when I grew up, it was called greasing.
Yes.
Like greasing the hair. So I'm curious to learn about this because I didn't even know it was like a thing in Indian culture.
Yes, it is a thing.
This is interesting.
I hated getting my hair oiled. Like, my mom would like come here and like put all this coconut oil in my hair, or like she would make her own oils with, you know, herbs and make her own coconut oil infused like herbs that we use, and then she would put it in her hair, and I hated it because, you know,
I do that with my kids, so I don't use the traditional grease.
Yes.
That I grew up with.
Yes.
You know, when I learned about all the other stuff like coconut oil and herbs, and then I add lemon, and I've been doing all these things.
Yes.
I didn't know that that was like an Ayurvedic.
Yes. So we have certain ingredients that we use, right? Yes, that stimulates hair growth, which anybody can use. It's not just for Indians, or it's not just for men or women or whatever. Anyone can use it, you know. And so there's a lot of benefits to modern technology. We use a lot of scalp stimulation and scalp scopes to see what may be going on in your scalp, right? So you know how you greased your hair when you were young. So did you leave the grease on your hair?
Yes, the grease was left on my hair so you washed it again.
Yeah.
It was never washed off.
Yes, exactly. So that was what was one of my challenges, is that I didn't want to go to school.
And that's why I stopped using it when I got older, because I'm like, it weighs my hair down.
Right.
So I just stopped using it altogether.
So I wanted to take the good of our culture and the good of modern technology and blend it together. Right? So it's not necessary to leave it in your hair for days on end, right? You can, I mean, if you choose to leave it overnight, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with washing it out in 30 minutes or an hour.
Right.
So, yes. So as we've evolved, right, and we know more.
We're live, y'all.
Yes. As we learn more about hair loss and what triggers hair growth or what causes hair loss, we can take the good from our cultural experiences and apply it for even better.
This is really good. So you guys are going to learn more about Anu. How can they find you?
Follow me on Instagram at johnholisticwellness.com or at John Holistic Wellness, and then our website is johnholisticwellness.com.
John,
J-A-A means J-A-A-N means life.
J-A-A-N. Okay, so you all check her out. Don't do that. I am interested in learning a lot more. You can tell these are two moms sitting here.
Yes.
Because y'all don't even know what's going on in the background.
Nope, we're not even phased. Not even phased.
So go follow Anu. This is so good. And you just learn so much at these holistic health and wellness networking experiences. The number one thing I take away, Anu, is that there are so many modalities, so many ways to heal.
Yes.
And so many ways to live in your naturalness, right? I know naturalness is not a word, but it is. Okay. So many ways to live in your naturalness that you just don't know. And that's why it's important for us to connect these holistic health and wellness businesses together, because that's how we help other people. So I'm so grateful you came tonight. We hope to see you at many more.
Yes.
And maybe we even, where's
in Coral Springs.
Maybe we pop over to Coral Springs one day.
Yes, I would love it.
All right, y'all. See you with the next interview. Bye.